What you expect, bro? God damn. My nigga Arab.
So there is a YouTuber out there named Your Fellow Arab. He first
My
gained
nigga
notoriety for
Arab.
streaming and playing games like Fortnite and doing pretty well in their events. You guys may remember that Fortnite Mania was absolutely massive, and this guy was on that wave. But a couple of years ago, things changed, and he most likely knew he had to pivot as his style of content was dying.
I'm basically quitting competitive Fortnite next season, at least taking a year off, seeing how it affects me.
So that's when he started doing vlogs and other in real life content while traveling around the world, which would in turn parlay into doing in real life streams, which we all know are pretty much the hottest thing in content creation right now. And
That's
you guys
true.
need to understand, when it comes to this internet game, it's rare for lightning to strike twice, but this dude actually managed to revitalize his career in a whole nother genre, which is insanely hard to do. Now, the only problem with this in real life and vlog style content is you feel like you always have to kind of step it up for your audience, do the next craziest thing, and around a year ago, he really started to go more extreme and began doing some guerrilla journalism in all these different countries. I met the most wanted kingpin in the Middle East. I snuck inside a terrorist hideout cave. Day one,
Damn.
living with the Mexican cartel. These are just a few of the hard-hitting pieces of content that
So that means this shit is expected to happen.
Arab has been producing, obviously putting himself in danger time and time again to do so. And sadly, at this point, it seems like things have actually gotten serious for this man, and all the documenting of gangs and cartels might have put him in a bad place, because he's now apparently been kidnapped in Haiti by someone named Lanmo Sanjo, who is apparently wanted by the FBI for his violent crimes. Apparently, Arab was
Damn.
traveling with another Canadian journalist, and the two of them were allegedly both kidnapped by a gang there in Haiti while they were supposed to be interviewing their leader. And this is actually how I caught wind of this story.
Wait, bro went to Haiti with no security? I mean, like, I know the security wasn't really gonna do shit, but like, damn. Was security really gonna help him? Cause if the FBI is looking for that nigga and the FBI ain't find him, I don't think your security was gonna do shit. So I guess he was just fucked regardless, unless he just don't go.
A Keemstar tweet. Apparently these two guys are somewhat friends or at least associates. I guess he spent 24 hours with him back in the day. And he says
24 hours
Arab
is
was
crazy.
kidnapped in Haiti. He's been missing for 2 weeks. Prayers, please.
And niggas is just now talking about the shit today. You're talking about, wait, he's been kidnapped for 2 weeks. And it's today that niggas want to make the shit public. Like, what the fuck?
And that's when I started to do a little bit of digging, and apparently this is the last video that Arab shot before he was kidnapped.
So we actually cannot leave to Port-au-Prince until the morning because it's already 6 p.m. and if we leave right now, we'll get there while it's dark. It's about a 6-hour road trip. We'll get there while it's dark, and that place is completely run by gangs. So you don't want to be dealing with the gangs, even though we have safe passage, we're already approved. All it takes is one stupid gang member holding an AK-47 for one thing to go wrong. So we're not taking...
Bro, this nigga already knew. Like, you knew that was the situation. What's the point? Like, to a certain point, you gotta ask yourself, bro, is the content really that worth it, bro? Like, is the content that worth
that
it?
risk at night. We're going to be leaving at 3 in the morning.
So obviously he understands the risks and the dangers that come with making
what
this
I'm
type
saying.
of gang content, especially in other countries. But I guess that's likely also the high that keeps him going.
I just really wanted to show you guys the view from this hotel. We're the only people in this entire hotel. Everybody else is workers, employees, etc. because no one's allowed in the country. So there's no tourists here, okay, other than those Royal Caribbean guys. But I have the entire hotel to myself.
Well, that's the thing, guys. It does seem like it's a pretty dire situation in Haiti, from social to economic to pretty much
True.
any standard you might go by. And at this point, it is not a safe place to travel internationally at all.
Look at that view, man. You got the mountain range, you got the sun setting, okay, you have entire Cap Haitian over here, and we've got a pool, which I wasn't going to take advantage of, but how many times in your life are you the only person in an entire hotel because the country's completely shut down, no one should be coming in, and you're just a retarded YouTuber? I feel like we gotta take it.
I ain't gonna lie, my nigga, you called it. You just a retarded YouTuber. And I fuck with Arab, bro. I really fuck with bro. And it kind of make me, like, feel sad, bro. Cause why would you do this?
Advantage.
You knew not to go there,
Of the
bro.
And I hope our boy did, because things are not looking very good for him at this point. People within his circle began to speak out.
Bro, ironically, he was in the last video with Tommy. He was in the video with Tommy G when he got kidnapped. This nigga literally manifested the shit.
Arab's
That is
editor here.
crazy.
He is currently kidnapped. Pray for him. Videos will still be pumped. I will shortly release that last bit of footage of him that was captured in Haiti, which is what we just watched. I'm guessing there's one of his boys. He says, tried keeping it private for 2 weeks, but it's getting out everywhere now. Yes, Arab has been kidnapped in Haiti, and we're working on getting him home.
Okay, bro, is this really real or is this like some type of publicity stunt? Because there's no way this nigga has been kidnapped for 2 weeks and nobody said shit. Like, it's insane.
Love y'all, he'll be out soon. So hopefully that's
2
an
weeks?
indication that
Nigga,
this
that's
man is
14
alive. They're
days.
apparently holding him for ransom, like $600,000 is what they
It's over 100
allegedly
hours.
want in this situation. And it's a little bit eerie that this is the last thing he tweeted out before he got taken away. Imagine all this shit I've done that should have killed me and I die in a car accident. And he was saying this after apparently a terrible head-on-head collision. He said, I'd be the biggest pussy of all time. Like scratches, keep moving. And obviously it wasn't the car accident that took him out, but for him to even talk about his death or his disappearance
Niggas
mere
really be
moments before it
procrastinating. Niggas
happened,
be
it's pretty
manifesting
strange
shit.
and pretty eerie. Sneeko is his boy. They've done a lot of
Oh
streams
my
together.
fucking God,
and
not
was
this
his
nigga.
reaction to the kidnapping.
Arab has been kidnapped in Haiti. He's been kidnapped for 15 days.
Tashi Duncan, just gonna turn a
This
whole
nigga's about
family
to say
into
some type of
millionaires.
conspiracy bullshit now.
Unfortunately.
Go ahead, say the conspiracy bullshit.
Your fellow Arab, the YouTuber, our good friend. So free Arab and prayers for Arab. Arab's been kidnapped for 15 days. I just saw an article. Yeah. I know. Random announcement, I know.
Am I the only one who feels like that is just a very nonchalant response to one of your boys being
I'm
kidnapped
saying,
in a
I
foreign
expected this
country,
nigga to
and you
milk
know he's
the
being
fuck
held
out
by
of
like a
it.
very powerful gang? I also thought this was crazy. In response to Arab's last tweet, this guy says, I would have said the cartel got a hit on you, don't worry. So just a little bit more foreshadowing there. And apparently this kidnapping has been a pretty big issue over in Haiti. I mean, like you saw Arab say, no one's really traveling there at this point. Last year, about 3,000 people there were reported.
Bro, you're telling me 3,000 people got kidnapped and you thought it would be smart to go in that motherfucker with a camera trying to interview the nigga doing the kidnapping. Like, you really wanted to interview the nigga that's known and wanted by the FBI. What the fuck were you thinking, bro? The nigga's wanted by the FBI. Why the fuck would he be okay with an interview with you? Bro, niggas gotta start thinking, bro. Fuck the content. You gotta think about your life. Cause this nigga's shit was crazy out here,
kidnapped,
gang.
and that's not even to consider all the people who get taken there and are obviously never actually reported.
So just explain for us, if you can, Mr. Coney, why gang violence is on the rise. Is it largely because of the power vacuum
Damn, they got
since the
insurgents.
assassination of the president 2 years ago?
It's certainly a combination of things, one of which being, of course, the power vacuum. The second being the fact that we have a police force that's seriously understaffed. If you compare, Haiti is about a little over 1 police officer for every 1,000 population. You compare that to any country in the Caribbean, it's closer to 3. There's the issue of corruption and even the number of serious, committed police officers that do play their role effectively are hampered and are able to fulfill their task. So it's really an environment where the state is unable to fulfill its duties and requirements, and that left an open space for individuals who are ready to take to guns and to rule in accordance with their interests to take over.
So it really just sounds like it's an absolutely horrendous situation over in Haiti. And like ever since their leader was assassinated a couple years back, it's almost like a free-for-all. It's just anarchy. People are doing whatever they want with no repercussions. A nurse that was kidnapped over in Haiti actually spoke out about her experience.
I want you to know that I hold no grudges against you in my heart. That doesn't mean that I agree with what you are doing, especially what you are doing against your own Haitian brothers and sisters.
You bugging, nigga. You kidnapped me. I'm holding grudge. Nigga, you kidnap me, I'm gonna go and hire some cartel niggas. You bugging.
Dorsonville posting her statement on the website El Roy, the nonprofit the New Hampshire nursing mother was working for at the time of her kidnapping.
Wow, so you go
Hey,
out there
God bless
just
her,
trying
though.
to do good, trying
God bless
to
her.
help people out. You're working for this nonprofit, and then both this lady and her daughter get kidnapped. You know, it's not the type of story that makes more compassionate people want to go over there. And it's sad because it seems like A-Rab really felt as though he was turning his life around in a major way. Here in this tweet, it says, "It's amazing what a human can achieve in 12 months. In January 2023, I was averaging 15,000 views a YouTube video. In December 2023, I'm doing 1 million a week. I spent the last 12 months of my life, every dollar I had, and every waking hour building my dreams." Now, the only thing that kind of raises my red flags in this situation, I mean, first off, was Sneako's reaction to this information going public. It was almost like he couldn't really care at all. And then this guy says, "This is the last message A-Rab sent me before getting kidnapped in Haiti. You head into the capital. I'm probably interviewing the leader. Barbecue," which is a nickname for this leader. He says, "if I don't get kidnapped before then."
That's what I be saying, bro. Niggas be foreshadowing this shit. You knew this was gonna happen. To a certain degree, I don't think it's real. Just because I haven't seen any fucking proof. If there's no proof, I ain't gonna believe it. But if it's actually real, bro, come on, you should have known better. You go out there to interview the most dangerous nigga out there with no security, none of that. Like, come on.
So to me, that just
Put a
seems a
fucking,
little
like,
bit...
in that point, you should have put an air tag up your ass or something, though, to be able to find you. No cap, that is a good idea, bro. It's mad AO, but if you think about it, in his situation, if he had an Apple AirTag up his asshole, niggas would be able to find him. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say,
Too
bro.
perfect? I mean, I guess in an ideal world, even if he was like looking for some sort of cloud or some sort of big news cycle within this story, that would actually be better than him actually being kidnapped at this point. But y'all let me know what you guys think about all of this down
Shit is
below.
crazy,
Of
gang.
course, I will continue to keep you updated in this situation, so y'all